Possessing an idiosyncrasy that makes me prefer to stay away from volcanic discussion boards, I've analysed numerous magma pits of text and decided to tackle the hot topic of team creation for KOF 14. This involves devising how an initial character can fit, or fit, into the common plot of the story. We can then move on to his or her teammates and how to ingratiate them into the grand scheme of things. Simple. So let's once again proceed with reverence and start with our prime candidate. But who's that? Who would that be?
I got broads in Atlanta, just to lean the family. Credit cards in the scammers, hitting the licks in the van.
Of course, Ryuji Yamasaki. What, Ryuji Yamasaki? You having a laugh, mate? Why the hell? No, it's already been discussed in the early legendary video, entry number 4. My butler will escort you there. What we will do now is move on to his possible story and how we can make it tie into the current saga. This is the point of the video where I'm required to give credit where it's due, so I'd like to give thanks to an obviously underestimated and foolishly ignored video game storyteller who contributed this reason for Yamasaki's present. Here's the excerpt of his idea. Several months after Verse died and resurrected a bunch of dead guys, Yamazaki enters the tournament because he heard rumours of a man who sounds suspiciously like his dead mob boss / father figure, so he wanted to confirm it. So here we have Yamazaki entering the tournament as word has come round that there's a chance that a man, whose name is Soimachi, has also come back to life. This makes sense as it's stated in Yamasaki's bio that Soimachi's tragic end is what invoked his insanity in the first place. What they do if they ever met, you can make that up. I've got enough on my plate. For now, we'll move on to teammate number 1. But who would that be?
Two cents don't matter, it doesn't 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 matter.
Yes, Oswald, but Oswald, you're having a bubble bath, mate. What the No. We've already discussed this in a monumental earlier video, entry 10. Jeffrey, if you'd be so kind. So let's now tie in Oswald. First we'll discuss motives and objectives, which will take us all the way to the end of KOF 11. Here we find out that he's entering to attain information on a strange drug called the Dragon Pills. It's currently unknown why he seeks them. All we know is that access is restricted to all but those who would defeat the owner's mortal enemy, Shen Wu, a man Oswald partnered with in this same game. Though by the results of 13 it seems Oswald was unable to triumph over Shen Wu due to his presence over him. Now to create a connection with the easiest route, being simply for Yamasaki to claim he has his own connections to the family, I can guarantee Oswald access to the pills, which wouldn't be too far-fetched considering Yamasaki is part of the criminal underworld and may have strings he can pull to meet this end. However, Oswald at this point would naturally be reluctant to take Yamasaki at his word alone, especially after how Ash led him astray in 11. Oswald would therefore require bona fide proof, to which Yamasaki would respond by pulling out a single dragon pill and gain Oswald's satisfaction and acceptance. Done and dusted. Okay, now for teammate 2, who'd be... No, none of that, Shen Wu.
Roll another one cause I'm winning. In my photo, looking real photogenic. Gentleman attire in threads that won't expire. I'm in the class of my own, my teacher got fired. Money.
I've really thought a lot about this, and it's the only route that really makes sense. How so? Well, we have to ask ourselves what's Shen all about. And if you've got 3 hours to dig through the complexities of this character, you should come to the conclusion that he's okay with fighting people. But why Yamasaki? Well, as a member of the Heketsu, he actually should be someone who's more involved in the resurrection of Orochi. However, unlike Gaido, who was another member of the Heketsu, who chose to run away from his fate and perished as a result, Yamasaki is way too strong for any of the Heketsu members to dispose of, and has been therefore left to his own devices permanently. This fact lends to how strong Ryuji Yamasaki really is. He could single-handedly be one of the most dangerous non-boss characters in the KOF universe. Because of this infamous reputation, it makes sense that Shen Wu may naturally decide to fight him, entering tournaments with usually the primary gain of meeting strong opponents, rather than claiming the cash prize. A challenge from Shen Wu will put Yamasaki in a position to oblige, but at the same time add a condition, and what would that be? Team up with him, of course, so that sorts out the Team 2 dilemma. But then you might ask, what happens when Oswald finds out? With such bad blood between himself and Shen Wu, he's bound to back out of the deal, right? On the contrary, from Oswald's standpoint, the situation couldn't be any better, as now a contingency has been introduced, in the event Yamasaki does not keep to his word. As Oswald probably isn't strong enough to take down Yamasaki alone, he could instead switch to the initial plan of targeting Shen Wu awaiting the promised moment he'll be vulnerable to Robao. And when would that be? When else? The very moment Shen is evoking his bout with Yamazaki. As an unprecedented force, Shen will no doubt be weakened subsequent to the encounter, whether win or lose. Oswald could then take the opportunity to kill Shen in a moment and claim his access to the pills, and that's the jigsaw done. But now we come to the end of this journey. For now, it's time for me to sign off. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, like and subscribe, as so far it's been tremendously motivational in helping me continue, and I appreciate every single view. Until then, see you later.